this video. So if you've already seen the title or the thumbnail, you already know what we're talking about today. Why do women talk to guys we know are emotionally unavailable? This is a continuation of my previous video, 3 reasons or 3 ways to know your man is emotionally unavailable. This conversation is really important. This is my first girl talk video, but I think it's just extremely necessary. Why we as women continue to attach to men who we know are emotionally unavailable. This is something that we do quite often. Let's talk about me. The type of person that I am very understanding. I am so understanding. I have a large capacity to understand. I'm very,
oh my god, you've been through that?
When you feel like people haven't understood you, sometimes you work overboard to understand people. And this is how you get caught up with men who are emotionally unavailable, because you understand. You don't want to feel like you are a reason that somebody is being misunderstood. So I really had to deal with me about this. He really had to deal with me about this, because this is why I don't let people in, because once I let you in, I'm loyal. Period. Once I let you in, I'm loyal. This type of loyalty to a person who is emotionally unavailable, a man who is emotionally unavailable, is so dangerous, because now you're going from being understanding to being tolerant. No, God did not give us understanding so that we could tolerate emotional abuse, mental abuse. He didn't give us that sense of understanding so that we could tolerate negative behavior. He gave us understanding so that we may have peace in the midst of situations. He did not give you understanding so you could constantly give reasons and justify negative behavior for somebody who's not treating you well. God doesn't want you to be with a man who's not going to treat you well, and that's just on period. God doesn't want you to be with a man who's emotionally unavailable. God doesn't want you to be with a man who's going to cause you to be in a torturous state. Have you ever been with a guy and you felt like he was loving you in pieces? He was dictating the pieces of his heart that he was giving to you. I've been in that situation before, where a man was willingly deciding, you know, I'm gonna give you a little bit of this, I'm gonna give you a little bit of that. And for somebody who is giving their all, it is a terrible and almost torturing feeling, and it leaves you always craving. Because I'm giving you this, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and I'm saying this, and I'm saying that, but you're giving me nothing or close to nothing. So I'm always in a position of craving, of wanting you more, of wanting to know more about you, of wanting to be closer to you. So you're always in a position of want and never being fulfilled, because you're talking to somebody who does not have that intentions of satisfying you. As women, we have emotional needs. What's the point of talking to somebody who cannot satisfy your emotional needs? And this is as a woman. As a woman, what's the point? You will spend so much time trying to battle and really trying to make him see he can trust me. I'm a safe place, you know, trying to prove to him to open up, when the problem, a lot of the times, the problem isn't that these guys can't open up, it's that they're choosing not to. It's a difference from a man who doesn't have the capacity to. Maybe he's not the best communicator. He really has gone through a lot, and he's just really PTSD, and opening up for him is just no. This is different from a guy who is just choosing to not give you that piece of him. I really became tolerant of a lot of things because I just understood. It puts us in a position to be treated whatever. I'm going to treat you like this because you're going to understand. I'm not going to call you because you're going to understand. I'm not going to text you because you'll understand. I'm not going to tell you how I feel because you'll understand. It's not about understanding, it's about pushing past that anyways. If you really were emotionally open and emotionally available, it wouldn't be about me understanding. It would be about you pressing past that because you care about me. A man isn't willing to push past some things that might be going on the inside of him. If he's not willing to break those barriers, if he's not willing to do that for you as a woman, ladies, we supposed to be a man's soft spot, and that's just what it is. You're supposed to be your man's soft spot. He's supposed to care and love. His men are supposed to clown him because he's so soft for you. That's how it's supposed to be. That's just what it is. You know, when we become so tolerant of these situations, it just really leaves us to be treated any type of way. Yes, have an understanding heart. Yes, be there for that man. Yes, don't close yourself off. Yes, look at his past and try to understand why he is the way he is, but do not enable this negative behavior. If a man tells you he's not emotionally open, we have to learn to let them go. It hurts. Yes, it hurts. It hurts when you know that you have built a connection with a man and he's not emotionally there, or he can't give you what you need. You're really going to put yourself in a position of hurt, in a position to be really damaged if you continue to hold on to this guy, if you continue to hold on to this relationship, because it's not going to feed you. You're going to continue to feed it, and it's going to drain you, and it's going to leave you empty and insecure. Is what happens when we get with guys who are emotionally unavailable and we tolerate their behavior. We try to be so understanding because we have the expectation in mind that over time my understanding is going to get this behavior to change. When it doesn't, you begin to question what's wrong with you. But it'll put you in a position of second guessing who you are instead of realizing who he isn't. And he isn't the guy who is emotionally available. He isn't the guy that's ready to share. He isn't the guy that's ready to open up and give you his heart. These are sad truths. And that's my girl talk on why we as women continue to attach and connect ourselves to men who are emotionally unavailable. I realized while I was doing certain things, it helped me to stop. So if I can help you realize why you're doing something and it can help you to stop, that'll make me feel a lot better. I sleep a little bit easier at night knowing that I help somebody else. I see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Give you golden roses. Give you your flowers so